Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. There has been another 3.17.2 build since my last video, so let us take a look at the patch notes. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. Thank you guys so much for the support, it is truly appreciated. So Alpha 3.17.2b was released on the 17th of June, so last Friday, which although small, contained something that I think was worth pointing out. Now, the testing focus for this patch remains the same as the previous one. There have been a few feature updates for locations. They have done a lighting polish pass on the new space station additions and done a performance polish pass on the new derelict reclaimers. For gameplay, they have updated the food and drink purchasing to allow multiples to be bought when using kiosks, which is a very nice touch. And for ships and vehicles, they have updated the Scorpius's quantum travel HUD location. But for core tech, we have the actor downstream networking updates, and this says they have enabled a new remote movement and new server authoritative position system, and with this update players should see great improvement with on-foot player positions and less jittery behaviour while viewing remote players' movements. Now this is very good news. This is referring to desync, so it sounds like they are now tackling the on-foot desync issue, and some of you may remember, as it was actually back in the 3.6 patch, we had some core tech come in called client-to-server actor networking rework, which were improvements to the upstream part of the network for communicating player actions from the local client to the server. Now this didn't really bring anything significant at the time, but it was more paving the way for the downstream part of the network, so the server-to-client network improvements, which as CIG mentioned back then, will improve the desync issues on foot, as well as a variety of validation issues. So very happy to see that this piece of core tech is finally coming in now, and just like the improvements we saw with the ship-to-ship positional desync, I think back in, was it 3.17, I really hope that this now improves on the on-foot desync, as I feel it will be a little bit more noticeable in the 3.17.2 patch with all of the new FPS locations like the wrecks, settlements and outposts. So we'll see how this goes, but fingers crossed, the desync on foot when you're running next to a player is significantly reduced. Anyway, there has also been 13 more bug fixes, 3 client crashes fixed, and 1 server crash fixed. So there you have it. Not a massive amount of updates for this patch, but the downstream networking improvement is certainly something I wanted to shed a little bit more light on, as the desync has been an ongoing issue in Star Citizen for a while, and if this does bring significant improvement, then it will be quite another milestone. Also, I do think that they held off on releasing Theatres of War due to these desync issues with it being on foot, so fingers crossed again, if they can resolve it for the most part, then we may actually see some snippet of Theatres of War. I can dream. Anyway, that was the most recent patch from last week. I do expect many more patches this week, and let us hope for a move from Evocati PTU to Wave 1 at the least. But for those wondering about my Zero to Hero Season 2, I have seen a few people asking about that. I have decided to wait until 3.17.2 goes live, as it just contains so much more content than 3.17.1, so I will wait for that to release and then I will kick off Season 2 again. But with that said, if you do enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. Also, I will be streaming later today over at twitch.tv/supermacbrother. You are all more than welcome to join me. I will be probably just doing a bit more of the Zero to Hero over there. But yeah, really can't wait for 3.17.2 to start coming into the PTU. I will certainly stream that as soon as it passes this NDA patch. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, big thank you to my patrons and channel members for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.